What's up, guys? This is Cash Shake, Chairman, CEO, and co-founder of Baseball United, the first professional baseball league in the history of the Middle East and South Asia. And you're watching the Legends on Deck podcast with my boys, Brian Koss and David Condi.
All right, we're back with Timber Creek High School, Spencer Angeles coach, and some of the boys. Media days, we're out here with Legends on Deck. We got Seminole Baseball Academy. We got Rock Team Sports, The Game. We got a bunch of great event out here. Varsity Sports Nation's been broadcasting upstairs. They were grilling you guys about the upcoming season. Yeah. And we're just going to have a little baseball fun. Just talk great. Baseball, talk memories, talk favorites, all that kind of thing. So first thing, I just want to go around, name and class ranking and or class standing, and then positions you play.
My name's Anthony Felice. I'm a two-way for Timber Creek. I play outfield and I'm a pitcher.
Brody Johnson, I'm a senior and I'm a right-handed pitcher.
Elijah Buffalo, I'm a senior and middle infielder.
I'm Sebastian Hurtado. I'm a catcher. I'm a senior too.
Awesome. And so let's talk baseball memories growing up. I talked to some players and they grew up playing baseball from then they can. Oh, Dylan, why don't you come in here? Dylan coaches with the team. So. All right. So he's an alum and a coach as well. So we're going to talk. So how'd you grow up? Where'd you grow up? When did you start playing? What's your best early baseball memory? Dylan, why don't you start us off?
I grew up here in Orlando, Florida. Been playing baseball ever since, and kind of just been doing everything I can. So.
Okay.
Well, I grew up in Venezuela. I started playing once I was 4, and then I came here around 3 years ago, and I love it. It's good.
Excellent.
I was born in North Carolina, but I moved over here to Florida when I was 3. And, ever since I was able to just swing a bat, the baseball's been the love, and that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Yeah, Coach? I grew up, I was born in Colorado, military family, but lived in Orlando for 20-plus years now, and, this is the best baseball town there is, I'll tell you right now. And went to Timber Creek, got a chance to coach at the be an alum coach, so I'm super excited to be back as well, and continuing those memories for these boys too as a coach.
That's awesome.
I grew up here in Florida, picked up the game very early on from my older brother playing it, just enjoyed the game ever since I started playing, so it's been fun.
I was born in Fort Lauderdale, and I've played baseball ever since I could swing it, and it's been my passion.
That's awesome. Good stuff. All right, favorite baseball team, favorite player, or sometimes it's hard to pick a favorite player, so favorite couple players.
Favorite team, Kansas City Royals, and my favorite player growing up was always Eric Hosmer.
Oh, yeah. And the Royals, 2015 World Series?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a great team.
Yeah.
Well, my team is whoever signs me, and then.
Yes, that's a good answer.
And then player William Contreras.
Oh, yeah. He had a great season last year.
I just like who's winning. That's pretty much it.
Okay, you just followed the winners,
yeah.
right? So you're a Dodgers fan now?
I guess.
Okay.
Whoever's
All right.
winning.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
I one of my players I really like, Francisco Lindor. I like to base my game off of him a lot, and I learn from him a lot.
Local. He played at Mount Verde.
Yeah, it's Mount Verde.
Central Florida guy.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're both switch hitters, middle infielders, so.
Well, that's a
I
good
just
model.
I like to.
It's a good model. He's one of the best players in the game.
Absolutely. Yeah, for me, I grew up early 2000s when the Red Sox were hot, so Jason Varitek, man, that was our guy. Also like watching following the White Sox, a couple tough years, so Sox fan in general, but if any MLB teams are picking him, I'm a package deal, so perfect, go together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just like the Tampa Bay Rays, keep it in Florida.
Local guy.
Yeah, and then I really like how Tyler Glasnow and Shane McClanahan, he played before he got hurt, but
for sure.
Hopefully he comes back and does some great things for Tampa again. So.
Yeah, the Rays have got a tough division now. So they had a good run there for a little while, but they got to do a lot more to compete now.
hopefully they can run it back.
Yeah.
Get back to the World Series.
For me, I really like the Phillies, and I'm a huge Bryce Harper fan. I like the way he brings fire to the game, and he's always energetic.
Totally agree. Very fun guy to watch. Yeah. Very cool. So, all right. So these cards that we have on the table range from 1989 to 93.
That's when you were
so,
born, right? Oh, yeah, 92. 92.
You're 92?
92.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, all right.
They look familiar.
Right. So, yeah. So these were stuff that I would rip as a kid. But here's what we're going to do. Everybody grab a pack. We're going to kind of just go through them, rip them.
Where's our 93s?
You got anything? This is 93 Donruss.
Yeah, 93, baby.
93 Donruss.
You gotta know the rules. You gotta, like, what is it, 4 cards and then on the bottom and then you flip through?
Well, we're not playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's Pokemon?
Okay. Baseball.
Yeah, let's see what we got. So we'll look for the best card. Look for the best card. See, we're looking for Hall of Famers. If you know anything about
Already won.
this era of cards, there's nothing
Already
Senior.
overly
Griffey
valuable.
Senior. There you
But
go.
Griffey Senior.
oh, Griffey Senior. That's a fun one.
What you got?
But they
Frank
are fun
Thomas.
to rip.
Frank Thomas. We got Frank the Tank
Okay,
sighting
all right.
over here.
That's number one so far.
Frank Thomas, I got it.
Hall of
Oh,
Famer.
I got Rafael Palmeiro.
Palmeiro was great.
Yeah.
I got Mickey Tettleton. I got John Kruk.
Oh, I
John
won.
John-
John
was
Kruk is
fun.
a good one, yeah.
I got Gary,
Oh, Ricky Henderson.
Gary Sheffield.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
Frank Thomas.
We got another
That's
Ricky
it.
Henderson
I
right
got
here,
these
too.
two.
All right, I would
A
say the
couple
Rickies and the Frank Thomas, those are up
George
there.
Brett.
George Brett.
Brett.
Okay, we got
That's
a
a
good
good
Hall
one.
of Fame. This,
I got a
Yeah.
coach.
there you go.
Jimmy Reese.
Caminiti. Is he
John
related to
Smoltz
the
and Kurt
Ken
Schilling.
Kennedy?
He is.
Tino
That's his son.
Martinez.
That's Ken Caminiti's.
father?
Cam's father. Yeah.
And he just got. He went
good?
to the Braves, right?
Yeah. He's a good prospect.
Ken
His
Griffey
son.
Senior.
Yep. Oh, he got that card too. That's cool.
Rod
Cecil.
Carew, puzzle piece. Wow.
Puzzle piece too.
I got one too.
Yep. Well, maybe we'll have to put the whole puzzle together.
Poor
at
Mark
the end.
Lemke only hit $182 in 1989.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
I'm sorry about that, buddy.
It was a rough year for him. He had some good seasons.
Yes,
though.
he did. He did. He stacked them together.
That is awesome. All right, so I'll sleeve up the good ones for you guys. But Coach, you told me. What did you tell me about your favorite player?
Jason Varitek,
Okay.
I think.
All right. I'm gonna dig in here for you, just for you.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
sorry.
that's
Yep,
fantastic.
Jason
Look at
Varitek.
that.
That's from
his
winning the
World Series photo right there. Keith Folk. Yeah.
Yep, he's a local guy,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that's
Let's
it.
go.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much.
You bet. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in here and joining us, and wishing you guys a lot of luck in the upcoming season. Just wanted to give you a little extra fun here while
man, that's
you're
awesome.
coming out to media days.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. This was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we are back at the media days, Varsity Sports Nation. We got Seminole Baseball Academy here. We got a whole bunch of teams that have come through today, and I'm sitting here with Mount Dora Christian Academy, Coach Jason Sanders and his boys. Welcome.
So, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to just start with you. Just introduce and tell us a little bit about what year you are in school, and then what positions you play.
My name's Eli Feld. I'm a junior class, and I play outfield and first base, and this is my first year. I'm new to the program this year.
Okay, great.
My name is Beckham Sterling. I'm a pitcher and outfielder, senior.
My name's Ethan Priest, pitcher, senior, Air Force Academy commit.
Okay, wow, great. Yeah, we had another, one of the other teams had I believe, a West Point commit. So we're getting a lot of academy kids out of Central Florida now. All right, so we're gonna just kind of do some fun baseball questions, just kind of reaching back to your early days. But tell me a little bit about when you started playing the game and what got you hooked on the game. I'll go to you first, Coach.
Oh man, young age, T-ball. I can remember for some reason some parent thought it would be cool for our names to be cartoon characters at the time, so we were the Pooh Bears. So there is a picture floating around of me of the Winnie the Pooh on my jersey.
I haven't heard that one before, so
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, not a very proud moment, but baseball's just been one of those games that's I love the mental aspect of it. I love the physical aspect of it, the toughness of it. It definitely is a game that prepares you for everything that life can prepare you for. Because the same little things that happen within the baseball game and the preparation and everything involved about being a baseball player is things that they'll tackle in the real world.
Sure.
So it's always been it's just a game that I've loved.
Absolutely.
America's pastime. So.
Very cool. Very cool. And how long you been coaching?
This is my 18th year. They just asked me that up there, and I had to go back and count. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. How many years at Mount Dora?
This is my 6th year.
Okay.
I started my 6th year. So.
Very cool. All right, we'll go this way. Lee.
Yeah, I started playing baseball and t-ball. I grew up a walking distance from the Lake Mary Little League fields, and I have an older brother that also played baseball from t-ball, so I basically grew up on the baseball field playing literally every day.
So we had Lake Mary Little League, the College World Series champs.
Yep.
We had the father and son on about a week after they won the World Series. So it was a pretty exciting moment for a Lake Mary Little League alum and just Central Florida in general. So.
Yeah, I grew up, I was like 6 or so, playing t-ball and just haven't quit since then. Every season, every fall, every spring, summer, I've always been playing over in West Seminole, and then I moved to the Popular Little League.
Okay.
I've been there since around 10.
Okay. Very cool.
I started a bit later. I started about at 8 years old. My father got me into it because I didn't really want to play any sports when I was younger, but I always enjoyed watching baseball, and my dad played independent ball, so he was like, why don't you try it? And then ever since, I just got hooked because I love grinding, I love working hard, and I love growing in a beautiful sport.
Very cool. So you're a little bit late of a bloomer. Not that 8 years old is old to start, but nowadays it seems like that's an old way. That's more like when I talk to guys that are, that have played game years ago. 8 years old was like a normal age to start playing, but now everybody's like coming out of from their crib and onto the baseball field, right? So that's cool to hear about. So you guys play. Your Mount Dora Christian plays most of the other prep schools.
Well, we don't
you
actually.
Play everybody.
Our schedule's probably mostly 7A schools.
Okay.
So
because of Lake County and
we opened up against Oviedo. In the preseason, we played Lake Brantley and University Orange City.
Okay.
We're a 1A program, but we don't schedule. I think we have one 1A team on our schedule this year.
Okay.
So we tackle the big boys. Guys like challenges. They like going for the ballpark knowing that they're getting ready to have a dogfight, and that's what makes baseball fun. Winning games 26-0, that's a football score.
It's not a whole lot of fun to watch.
Our goal is to get better all through the year, February, March. That way we're playing our best baseball, and the only way to do that is to play guys that are really good at the game. So.
Very cool. Very cool. That's good. All right, so favorite baseball player. It could be somebody now, could be somebody that you watched when you were younger. And favorite team.
I'm a big Aaron Judge fan. I'm a Yankees fan. My dad's from New York and all of his family, so I just grew up watching Yankees, and they have such a great history. So, and now seeing what Judge is doing, it's amazing to watch.
So as a Yankees fan, I'm not saying as me being a Yankees fan, but I'm a Tigers fan. But as a Yankees fan, you think not signing Soto and loading up in other areas is going to make the team better than even with signing Soto?
I think if we kept Soto, we would have been very good as we were last year, but I don't think anybody should be paid that amount of money, especially a position player. But I think what we did after losing Soto was very good for the team because our main weakness was pitching. That's why the Dodgers beat us, and I'm glad we got pitching because pitching is what wins ball games at the end of the day.
No, Max Fried's an ace on about any other team, so that's huge. I think you're right. And Bellinger and Goldschmidt, a few other pieces that they were able to put in. I agree with you. I think Soto's an amazing player, but I think it was kind of a blessing for them.
I'm a Yankees fan, but like
More Yankees fans. All right.
favorite fan ever, like favorite player ever though, is probably Noah Syndergaard, just because, well, the hair. Best player, but the hair.
Very cool.
That makes all three of us are Yankees fans. We love talking about the Yankees. We talk about it all the time. My favorite player is Randy Johnson. I've now gained the nickname from our pitching coach, the Big Unit. So
there you go.
That's
George. Randy Johnson. We're going to rip packs in a few, but Randy Johnson card I pulled a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Yankees fan, but Randy Johnson fan. I get that because, like, I'll tell you, I'm a Tigers fan, but I don't think any of my favorite players are Tigers. Or I like Riley Green now, but growing up, I didn't have like one Tiger that I was really into.
Yeah, I'm a Braves guy. I would say the main reason was growing up, you know, when we did get the magical cable box.
Absolutely.
You had to choose between the Cubs or the Braves, and it was baseball every night. And for some reason, I fell in love with the Braves. Chipper Jones is my favorite guy of all time. I think anybody that can do what he did from both sides of the plate, and for as long as he did, he's always been one of my favorite players. So.
For sure, he's one of the greatest ever. Yeah, and you're right about TBS and you know, playing Braves games. I mean, I always watch the Braves. I always watch the Cubs. And my son's actually a huge Braves fan. So
good deal.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so we are gonna. Now I know your era is my era. We're gonna go back in time and rip a little bit. 1989. We have 89 tops here. 93 Don Ross. I think this is 91 Leaf, and a couple other random packs. But choose a pack. Let's see what we get out of these. Maybe we'll get a chipper in some of these. So this 91 was Chipper's rookie season.
Which one you want?
I'll go with this one.
No, I'm not grabbing.
It's been a while since I've
See what we can get.
Same.
What the heck should you do that?
You need me to do it for him?
Bro,
Got the puzzle piece here. Hey, Fred McGriff, they're in a Padres uniform. Yep, Hall of Fame. Look for any Hall of Famers in here.
I don't know who that is.
There you go.
2 Hall of Famers. I got Barry Larkin in here. Frank Viola is a local guy.
Jeff Ken.
Very cool.
Got one Brave. Got Dale Murphy.
Oh, Dale Murphy. There you go.
Ooh, Steve Farr. What a pull.
Tinker Field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
You're gonna get Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. I
Eric
love
Davis.
these ones. The studios are funny because they brought them all into the studio for them. We were talking about these earlier. The glamour shots.
That's right.
And that's a puzzle
Another
piece.
Tinkerfield guy.
Yeah, Viola, I think, Tinkerfield, and grew up logo, yeah. Local legends, we call them. What'd you guys get down there?
I don't know half of these players.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean,
before the time.
you know, you go through them and let's see what we got. Let's see here.
I have a bunch of these cards at home. Maybe you know.
Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
You gotta know that.
Gotta know Roger
I know
Clemens.
that. Yeah, we know that.
That's the Diamond King. Steve Finley was good. He was quick. All right, Clemens. Darren Dalton was a great catcher.
Yeah. Also a Marlin for a little while.
He was, yeah. That's a good point.
Frank Viola.
Yeah,
Frank Viola is the only
Yeah, I
one I
know
know
that
in
one.
here.
Yeah, well, that's a good one. We got a few Frank Violas in this bunch here. Okay, well, I'll send you guys home with packs to
You
have
got the
some
best
fun
one.
with them. What's that?
You got the best ones. You
Barry
got
Bonds.
Bonds.
Yeah, that Bonds. Yeah, for sure. Well, appreciate you guys. It was fun. Got to rip a little, talk a little baseball, and wishing you guys a lot of luck on the upcoming season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good time.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, we are back with East River High School baseball. Coach Jerry, Coach Ricky, and the boys. I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, and we'll talk a little baseball.
Yeah. I'm Ty Kennedy, senior, middle infielder, committed to Oklahoma State.
Jaden Vasquez, middle infielder, I'm a senior.
Jay Shalina, I'm a catcher and senior.
Michael Sine, right-handed pitcher, senior, committed to USF.
Wow. All right, we got some big commits here too. So I just wanted to get. We're going to talk a little casual, fun baseball stuff. Just kind of things that you guys grew up with, or memories that you have. So, Big Ed, I'm going to start with the coaches here. How long you been coaching, and what got you into the game?
First, I played 2 years in college, JUCO, and literally I wasn't thinking about coaching. Now, once I had the kids and Jaden, once he was 3 or 4 years old, that's how I got involved. And I met Ty and Jerry when they were 5 years old, and from them I've been coaching with him ever since.
Wow. So these guys, you've coached these guys a long time.
Yes.
Wow.
Very long,
Yeah, been coaching high school for 27 years. Also coached, like I said, travel ball with the Scorpions, one of the elite travel ball teams in the country, which all these guys play on. And like I said, we had 13 seniors on our team, and for the most part, a lot of them have played together since they were, probably 6, 7 years old. So
that's pretty critical, really. I mean, you can keep a group of guys together for a long time. You guys know how to. Everybody's got a feel for what each player can do, right?
Yes.
All right. So, when did you start? Early baseball memories, that kind of thing.
I started when I was like 4 or 5. Probably just played all the way up until now. Favorite memories probably playing at Cooperstown. All the kids, all the kids want to play up there. Yeah, just hit some bombs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I started playing when I was about the same age, 4 or 5. And same thing. My favorite memory was Cooperstown. Hitting the first home run on the field. It just felt amazing. Getting to experience that stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Same way. Started around super young, 4 or 5 years old. Favorite memory has to be when I switched over to Orlando Scorpions and I started playing for Coach Kennedy and Coach Jose.
Right.
I started when I was 5. Favorite memory is playing for the Czech national team. Mostly Taiwan and Japan. I played other places, but that's where the biggest crowd was, and I loved it.
No kidding. So let me ask you this question. I think I know kind of how that works, but Czech national team. How did you get on the Czech national team?
So it was, I think, freshman summer where I went to vacation with my family to visit my grandparents who live in Czech. And,
that's right.
I just joined a local team so I could get my reps in, so I'm not missing anything. And this one tournament, this U15 national coach went up to me. He was asking if I could play, and I couldn't that year because I had to go back to travel baseball. And just a couple years later, I got asked again for the U18 and joined that. Went to Taiwan, did okay. And then that's how it started. More big coaches asked to.
Okay, yeah, I thought that makes sense because I was thinking it had something to do with if you had a parent or grandparent or something that you could play on an international team. That's a pretty neat experience for sure. So I'm gonna go. This fun one. Favorite team and favorite players might be different for guys like us who are growing up, right? So you guys may have different answers, but
yes, I'll say Atlanta Braves. Favorite player, I'm gonna say Dale Murphy and Roberto Alomar.
I'm a big Boston Red Sox fan. Favorite all-time player growing up was Ricky Henderson.
Cool.
Yeah, with my dad, I like the Red Sox, and my favorite player is probably Mookie Betts. We're about the same size, same game, and I like mimicking my game after him.
It's a good model.
I'm a Braves fan, just like my dad, and my favorite player would probably be Acuna. I just like how he plays, the energy he has.
Yeah, hoping he comes back strong this year. Right?
Yeah, I'm a Rays fan, and favorite player would have to be probably A.J. Cole.
Okay.
A.J. Cole, main pitcher.
Favorite team, the New York Mets, and my favorite player is Trevor Bauer.
Okay, very good. Bauer's not a back. We got to get Bauer on this on our podcast here because he'd be an interesting guest, I think. He kind of has gotten a little bit of a raw deal with all that. So that's great. That's great. So, all right, we are going to dive in a little bit to. We've got 1991 Leaf Studio. We've got 1993 Donruss. We got 1989 Topps. Okay, and then we got a couple of we got Donruss 92s here too. So We'll see how many players you guys You guys seem pretty knowledgeable as a group, and I think you got some influences here. So let's dive in, grab a pack, and whichever ones you want, and let's rip them and see what we can come up with.
Man, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go tops.
So the girls at Freedom High School challenged me and their coach to eat the gum.
Oh,
we ate the gum.
Lasts like 10 seconds.
I regret eating the gum,
10 seconds.
but it was. It won't. I mean, I don't think it's going to have any long-term effects, but you never know.
These guys don't know anything about the gum.
They don't.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't.
all-
They don't.
I want the
1989.
For some reason, I don't like these. So it was the big. It must be the bigs because
jumbo pack,
the
yeah.
regulars
They didn't have a
didn't
wrap-
have
yeah,
a wrapper,
you're
right?
right.
They were just stuck right to the car.
Yep.
Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio, Hall of Fame. There we go. Let's look for a Hall of Famer. Sammy Sosa. Love it.
Oh look, Pudge.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Is that what? So what year is that? These are the Donruss.
Yeah.
93. Pudge's rookie season might have been 91 or 92. How many years does it say on the back? Pudge was.
Had to be 91, 92.
Yeah. Okay, so that was his second season.
Man, I got a bunch of no star. I got Ron Darling and Howard Johnson.
Okay, Ron Darling.
Howard Johnson. Oh,
Dwight
Evans.
Dwight Evans.
There we go,
I'll give
Dwight.
you Dwight.
There you go.
I got old Rhino Steinberg.
Corey Snyder was pretty good.
Yeah.
There you go. They're a Hall of Famer.
Candy
They're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Ryan Sandberg? Oh, yeah.
Rhino.
Pat Gomez. I've heard that name. Braves.
Yeah,
Never
he
heard
was relief.
What you guys got over here? Any big names?
Pudge and Sammy Sosa.
Those are good.
Yeah, those are big names.
Darren Dalton was a good catcher. I got one of those too.
Lemon juice.
Oh, they're Chet.
Ken
There's a
Herbeck was
local
good.
guy.
Biggio.
How about that? Local guy.
Biggio's good. That's he's 3,000 hits, man.
Local guy. Chet
Chet
Lemon.
Lemon. Yeah, local legend. Yeah, love it.
Local legend.
Yep. Very cool.
You know Dennis Lamb?
Heard of him. I don't know. I heard of him. I know the name.
I'll give you guys one of these to take them with. But, what do we got over here?
I got Carlos
Baerga was good with the Indians, and those
Yeah.
Diamond Kings are cool.
Yeah.
The Diamond Kings are cool.
You got any big names, Chase?
Nothing?
I had no big
Let me see. Let me
He
see.
just doesn't know.
I don't know.
No, I
many.
mean, he could be right.
Yeah.
He could be right. Vince Coleman
There
had.
you go. Yeah,
Vince
he's top
Coleman
five
was a
all-time
stolen
stolen
base guy,
leader.
man. Stolen base. Devon White was a stolen base
Right,
guy
yeah.
too.
Gold Glover.
Yeah.
Debo.
Yeah.
Those are
Well,
good.
you know, some of these guys, you know, they're the. I was telling the other coaches, I said, these guys, no matter what, any MLB pack, any era, these guys were the best guys that ever played for their high school, best guys that might have played in their college, and you know, it's the elite of the elite of the elite that make it to the big leagues.
Sure is.
So, I appreciate you guys coming on. It was a lot of fun to talk to you guys. Hope you have a great season ahead. Best of luck to you. It sounds like you got a strong team here that's been together a long time.
Yep. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Great.
You bet. Enjoy.
Thank you.
All right.